G from the Westchester Children's Museum, here once again to do our weekly activities with you. And we know that you've all gone back to school and you're busy getting settled at home on your computer or actually going back to school. So we're bringing you some fun activities that you can do maybe after school or over the weekend. So this week is all about color and leaves. So today's activity, we're going to make some really colorful leaves. But before we get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about fall and how the leaves change. Why do you think the leaves change color? So actually, what happens with the leaves is that daylight, the length of daylight starts to get shorter. And the temperature changes too. And what happens is the leaves stop making their food. And something called chlorophyll in the leaves that help make them green starts to break down. And that's what turns your leaves into beautiful orange, yellows, and beautiful colors. But we're going to talk a little bit more about this a little bit later. But let's get ready to make some fun, colorful, tie-dyed leaves. So what you need is just a few things that you could probably grab really quickly at home. So what you need some markers, and I picked some really fun fall colors. You need some coffee filters. Now you can use the round kind or you can use the cone kind, either or. You need a spray bottle that you can put some water in, or you can actually mix water and vinegar, or you can try just vinegar and see what happens. You're going to need some white paper that you can actually lay out your fun leaves on. And then, if you have it, a piece of poster board or cardboard. Because here's where we're gonna trace our leaf templates. And that's what you need to get started. So let's get started making our fun, tie-dyed, colorful leaves. So before we start our activity, let's take a look at some leaves because I had to take a walk outside and see if I could find some different colored leaves. So you should do that with your caregiver. Go on a nature walk. And I know it probably looks like there's not that many different colored leaves right now, but I found quite a few, so you have to look really hard. So I found some leaves. First of all, there's a birch tree right outside my window, off my porch, and a lot of the leaves are starting to fall, but they're not green anymore. They turned yellow, so that's a leaf from a birch tree. I found some other leaves that are all kinds of different shapes. Look at this one. And look at this one. I wonder what types of trees they fell from. And then I have one more special one I want to show you. Look at this one. So those are all our different types of leaves. So the first thing that you want to do this activity is you want to lay down a white piece of paper. And then what you want to do is you want to take one of your coffee filters. I'm going to take one of my coffee filters. And then what you want to do is you want to put some fun designs on your coffee filter with any colors you want. Now you could just scribble on it if you want like that. I'm gonna scribble, let's try some red, and I'm gonna scribble on it like that. And then I'm gonna scribble on it like that. And you can keep going and you can put as many colors as you want. Then what you want to do is you want to take your spray bottle and give it a couple spritz. I'm going to give it 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you may have to wait a little bit and see what happens. I'm going to give it a couple more. Okay, I'm going to wait a little bit. So I'm going to put that one aside and we can come back and look at that one a little bit later. But I'm going to show you one that I did earlier that I let dry. And I'm going to hold it up for you. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to take your leaf template, which is with the activity that we posted on our website under Westchester Children's Museum, WCM At Home. Okay, so you can print this out. And what you want to do is cut these out and trace them on a nice piece of poster board or cardboard. So I did that already, and I have one here, and I have one here. Okay, and then once your coffee filter is dry, you want to take one of your leaves, and I would take a marker and you want to trace around it. I'm tracing all around it like that. And then what you want to do is you want to cut that out. And once you cut it out, you can make a beautiful collage of leaves. So here's one that I did earlier. And here's another one that I did earlier. You can actually even make a tree. Draw a tree and paint it brown and then paste all your leaves on the branches. But here are some beautiful, colorful leaves that you can make. So have fun, but before we end our activity for today, let's talk a little bit more about why leaves change in the fall. What happens is chlorophyll in the leaves breaks down because the days are shorter, so there's less sunlight, and the temperature gets cooler. So that chlorophyll, or what chlorophyll is the green part in the cells of the plants. And plants and trees and leaves need water and air and sunlight and the chlorophyll actually to make their food, to give them energy and oxygen so that they can live, and actually gives us more oxygen in the air that we can breathe. So that's why leaves turn different colors in fall. So that's our activity for today. I hope you enjoy making some colorful leaves, but don't stop there. Make some leaves and make a really big tree. Take some poster board and paint a tree and then glue all your colorful leaves on it. You can make a leaf collage. How many leaves can you fit on a piece of paper? Maybe you can use some glue and some water and a paintbrush and paste them onto a colorful piece of paper and see what they look like. It's Margie for the Westchester Children's Museum. Thank you so very much. I am so happy to be here doing all of these fun activities with you. We'd love to see some of your beautiful things that you do with your tie-dyed and colorful leaves. So have a great day. I'll see you again soon.